Students in abundance, love and light, health and wholeness, 3 times. I'm trying to figure out how I even want to begin to share this story with y'all without sharing the story with y'all. If you don't listen, you're gonna miss it. So I'm gonna say it like this. My brothers, my sisters, if you got a boyfriend, if you got a husband, if you got a girlfriend, if you got a wife, a significant other, sidekick, whatever you call it, and you deal with them consistently, and you've been over here consistently, when you tapping in, make sure they tap in with you, because Sawu don't need no problem. Sawu don't need to be getting no comments or no messages or about why my old lady changing, or ever since my boyfriend been listening to you, he been acting, man, Sawu don't need to hear none of that, you hear me? So the best way to keep everything you involved with happy is get them tapped in too. Because if one person doing shadow work, whether it's the male or the female or whatever your preference may be, you hear me? And the other one not, you know what that's gonna cause? A division. In the church, they call it an unequal yoke, but it's gonna cause a division because one person dealing with all their mess, and the other one still trying to sit in it. So the best way to make everything you're involved with grow is share your journey with them. Tap them into the things that's allowing you to grow. Tap them into the things that's allowing you to mature. You know, tap them into the things that's allowing you to sin. This is important. And to y'all that get it, to y'all that's listening, y'all gonna thank me for it later. You hear me? Trust me. Trust me. Y'all gonna thank me for it later. Know that is not alcohol. That is ginger, carrots, celery, onions, turmeric, and whatever else. But it's a real power up and it's healthy. So yeah, y'all get on y'all teas. When I was a child, for those that's wondering where this coming from, I'm gonna say this. When I was a child, as a child, I was a child that saw too much. Today, it's a lot of children that's growing up the same way. The only difference is the way the elders was able to look in the children, or you look into the youth in the time that I was growing up and be able to speak into their life. Elders can't do that with today's youth. You know, ain't no telling what might happen to you. And y'all, if y'all are paying attention to what's going on in our society, we know why we able to say that. You know what I'm saying? And that ain't a strike against the youth or the younger generation. You know, it's really a call. It's really a call, and why they need more attention than ever, because it's off the chain. You hear me? Especially with the killing one another. But when I was a child, I was a child that saw too much, like a lot of us. But since y'all have a little bit more of acquaintance with me than I may have some of y'all, it's probably something that y'all who have been consistent is starting to figure out or have figured out. And the reason that I say that is because word is, I'm cold-hearted because my words pierce souls. But I get it from one extreme, and then on the other extreme, which is the consummation of everything, I'm unapologetic for my truth. Because I live from a space of who got time to be lying to themselves about themselves. You hear me? So I take no honor in doing that. So I don't dim my light to fit in. I don't dim my light to be liked. So forth and so on. And neither should you. So in the way that I do what I came here to do with the gifts and the qualities and characteristics that I came here to do it with, that made me a pointer. Now you may say, well, what's a pointer? It ain't only make me a pointer, it made me a pointer and not a picker. Now once again, you may say, well, what's a pointer? Well, I'm a pointer and not a picker because I'm gonna point out, I'm gonna point out and point to the things that's needed, the things that's needed to be analyzed and looked at and researched and viewed, not external of ourselves, but inside ourselves, and provoke us to be accountable, encourage us to be accountable, inspire us to be accountable for doing something about it. And I love and appreciate all y'all who love and appreciate me for that. You hear me? Because y'all who do, y'all the only ones I came for. I ain't come for everybody. Everybody can't go. So even when I say some uncomfortable, pardon me, or some unsettling shit, y'all that know that I'm saying it with love. And it's coming from a place of love. And whatever I say is for your highest good. So I appreciate y'all for that. Now y'all may wonder where's I was going with this. And for any of us who've seen the movie Avatar, there was a character named Jack Surrey, which was the main character, the foreign. And Jack needed an avatar. An avatar, meaning a body, a uniform, because he wasn't native to the land that he was going to. But Ma'at, who was native to the land that Jack went to, and was the mother of the young lady who Jack met once he arrived on the foreign land that he was on, Ma'at weighed his heart by tasting his blood through his word. She weighed his heart through his word by tasting his blood, pardon me. But regardless, my reason of pointing that out is regardless of what my mother of Natiri purpose or reasons was for tasting his blood, which it was just for, which it was only for, as I said previously, the way his truth, the weight of his word. But regardless of that, if we paid attention to the movie, nature had already chosen. Nature chose him first. Remember all the things landed on him, and lit his light body up, because that's really what we was being shown in the metaphysical. Now y'all might still be saying, well, why is we bringing that up? Because I was asked. For once I was asked Who am I? And when I was asked who am I, for once, it was asked from a place that had nothing to do with my skin tone, or my skin complexion, or my hair texture, or none of my physical features. When that question was, when the question "Who am I?" was asked to me, I knew it was coming from a place, a soul. At least that's what I felt. And as always, when I'm asked certain things, there is no one answer for it. You know, a messenger, I'm a healer, I'm a gate watcher, I'm an oversoul, I'm a defender, I'm a protector, I'm an astral traffic navigator. I help us learn how to move. You hear me? I'm an energetic, I'm an energetic shaper of reality. You know, I show us how to shape shift our reality through the workings of the mind. You know, I'm a human, I'm a volunteer, I'm an angel. You know, what am I not? But volunteer, grid worker, see, we could go on for days. Just check a box. What am I not? See, I've been through ordinary shit just like anybody else. But I'm not ordinary at all, because I have an ordinary mission. And I'm not the only one, but I can't account for nobody else. And even to myself, I'm about as unordinary and unworldly as it get. So I get it. You hear me? But once again, I've been through the same things that y'all have been through. But I use it. The pain, the suffering, and the healing as my magic, and I turned it into an art to help others. I want to point that out again because I don't want us to forget what the mission is while we're on the mission. I love y'all. That's just that much. Another question I was asked about psychic invasion, mental invasion, astral invasion, otherwise known as monitoring spirits, previously known as nosy people. See, so I was asked a question about monitoring spirits, basically, but that term is only a fancy word for nosy people. You hear me? Depending on what generation loop you fall in. But in the generation loop that allowed me to be here, they called them type of people nosy people, monitoring spirits. But it go a little deeper than that, depending on the level and ways of execution. But a monitoring spirit can be anybody. It could be anybody, anywhere, at any time. Even animals can be used as monitoring spirits. But a monitoring spirit can be sent to you. And any event that ever happens is usually done by those who practice chaos magic. They also be the ones, because I'm about to take y'all through some layers so y'all can understand some things. They also be the ones that watch everything you post and never not once comment, like it or dislike it, so forth and so on, but they watch you. And I'm pointing this out because it's a reason why I say protect our mind. Do certain things, do it daily, repetitious, because everybody ain't right. Everybody don't mean us good. Like I said before, everybody don't want to sin or see you ascend. Everybody don't want to grow or see you grow. Everybody don't want to mature or see you mature. that may be just the part that they play for you to get it. So if you hear, I hope that you getting it. You hear me? But that's why I came with this assignment. And I gladly answered the call. And I had no problem being one to help and assist us through what I've been given, because it's God given. You heard? So use your intuition. Protect yourself in all forms at all times. And just know it ain't no game in these spiritual streets, man. So always keep your hope alive and recharge it every moment that you get. You hear me? Because nobody can't do that for you like you. You hear me? I love y'all. Thanks for the lights. Before we go there, you hear me? Y'all know the raffle at the end of the month. Y'all know the raffle at the end of the month. We're gonna do a shirt. We're gonna put scissors in the comment section. We're gonna put scissors on this one, y'all. Scissors. Get your scissors, cause when you see the red flags, cut it off. You hear me? But we're gonna do the scissors for the symbol of this video. But thanks for the likes, thanks for the unlikes, thanks for the new subscribers. I see y'all. Keep coming back. If you ain't starting to like it already, you will grow here. For the regular family, appreciate y'all. Keep coming back. We're gonna grow together. Thanks for the shares. Thanks for the donations. Thanks for the purchases. For y'all who part of the family, got some packages coming. Be on the lookout. So forth, so on. I love y'all. Salute.